Chat, my tum-tum hurts. Chat, it has been a bad week. Chat, welcome. We are in comfy, cozy, sleepy deepy, emotional, physical pain core. My period started this morning, and the cramps are hitting currently. I've also been struggling to feed myself because I've been so stressed out by things going on that the digestive system is doing the thing where it shuts down and like you can't even eat if you want to. So yeah, ooh, cool sweater. I wonder where it's from. I thought, well, it's not that big of a sneaky peek because I posted this. But this was the first sample of these sweaters that I ordered. And I ordered another one in a different size with the color tweaked a little bit because this is a little bit of a warmer pink than I wanted. I wanted a bit more of a true bubblegum. But anyway, I have a magic bag heated up to go on my tummy tum-tum for the periodage. Can I put it inside of the 5 Petals flower sweater? Oh. I brought my chair over here, but there is a baby in it. Meow. And I'm not gonna bother her. Hi. Meow. Okay, I'm gonna bother her a little, but she can have the chair. Hi. Yes, this is going to be a big complainy whine stream, but maybe it's interesting and maybe it's tea. I thought she was a blanket. I'm so sorry, Neen. Ja mama, ja mama. Hi, mama. Hi. Oh, honey. Oh, honey. Oh. Here, she's just waking up. She has mega eye goobs. Let me grab my little baby a paper towel for her eyeball. Oh. Hi, baby. Oh, there's another meow meow down here. Oh, dear, dear, dear. She's like, oh, she moved. Oh, I still want to get her goobs. Is she leaving? Okay, Stevie can get her goobs. The door creak, that was her exiting. My cats are so good at opening and closing doors. Okay, I'll take the chair. Yes, this stream also might be shorter than normal because I've been really unwell from the stress of this situation, that I've been just like waking up in cortisol, awakening mode every day. And I had to cancel therapy because I was just having such a panic attack that I couldn't possibly sit down and like, oh my God, it's been awful. And you know what? It's probably not that big of a deal. And I'm a little bit embarrassed of how much it's affecting me. But goddamn, what the hell's going on, mama? Oh my God, Lee, welcome. Thank you for becoming a member. Sorry, this is such a weird stream. I know, I feel like this sounds very dramatic. But if you saw my community post or my story on my beep boop bop 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 5 Petal Flower Instagram, my frickin' Facebook got temporary suspended and then permanently disabled because I searched about a week ago for a group that I've been in for years that sells secondhand Japanese alternative fashion of the likes of brands such as Angelic Pretty, Baby the Stars Shine Bright, etc., etc. I don't even want to say the word anymore, okay? We're gonna call it Bobita fashion. I searched, you wanna know the exact search I made? I searched for the Bobita Sales in English group. Okay, but replace it with the real word. I know I've said it a million times on YouTube, but I'm so scared! I'm so scared now because whoever reviewed my appeal must have just seen that I did in fact search Bobita sales in English and went, yeah, yes, you searched for the scariest thing that you could ever read. Okay, you can imagine based on the context of the word and etc., the pop-up I got. So whoever reviewed it just didn't understand. So basically, yeah, say EGL fashion, it's how Pinterest folks get around it. I have discovered that, and I think one of the biggest things that like has cursed me in this is that I took such a long break from EGL fashion or Bobita fashion. I'm gonna say EGL fashion. But if I'm referring to the actual word, you know, whatever. So, unfortunately, because Meta connects like Facebook and Instagram, it also took down my fucking Pixielocks Instagram that I have had since I was in high school. And first of all, I want to say, I already tried to accept that my accounts are gone and make a new one. It won't let me make a new one because I've been previously banned for what they think I was doing, which is the craziest, most absurd, and so clearly provable thing I didn't do. Oh my god, hi size, hi slime septic, I'm so sorry, I'm yapping. Oh my god, thank you so much for becoming a member. Welcome. Again, I'm sorry for anyone grabbing on this, joining on this weird ass stream. I know, it's insane that they couldn't properly review it. So and it literally says you cannot request a new review of this. I tried to make a new account because they told me to. Okay, wait, let me go in order. Let me go in chronological order. Okay, about a week ago, I tried to go back in my history. I think it was October 27th. I was looking for, because I'm trying to find this very specific Lolita dress, and I think I've shown it here before. I said the word. It's by Angelic Pretty. It's the 3-tiered, it's called Gingham Color Scheme JSK. It's just so cute. It's so cute. And I knew that this group existed because I was in it forever ago, because I've been engaging with this alternative EGL fashion. I mean, you know, back in my high school days. So I knew that this existed, and I guess just the fact that, yeah, I guess you can't really take like a almost decade long or whatever, like, break from a community, and like, maybe I should have clued into the fact that times have changed, but I didn't think that this would completely nuke my entire everything. Oh my gosh, so many of my creator friends are going through this exact problem, and it's setting them back so unfairly. I'm so sorry this is happening to your accounts. Thank you. And I was hoping, like, I was like, first of all, unfortunately, the only thing I have capacity for doing right now is whining about this. So I'm so sorry. Yeah, I also wonder if they flag IP addresses. But Stevie obviously lives here and has their Facebook. And they couldn't ban everyone in a family. The groups are still called that and shouldn't be able to exist if it's actually an issue. And the thing is, if anyone looks at the history, this is, I know exactly what is in my activity, but because I'm banned, I can't screenshot any of it. I can't access my account to screenshot how I know exactly what I searched for that flagged this. Because when I searched for it, it said, you just searched something related to scary, not good thing. And I went, oh my god, and then I typed in like Harajuku fashion, I think I typed in Angelic Pretty, and I was able to find the group by searching for keywords and posts. And I should have just looked for a new group, or just like, I don't know, kept going on Lace Market. I've been hunting Lace Market for it as well, and I found one on Mercari. Anyway, wine all you need, sweets, thank you. Unfortunately, my body is reacting to this as if I'm being, like, shipped off to sea and hunted by the authorities. I feel like I'm being put on a watch list. And all I need is for a human person to just re-review the appeal, which it says you cannot request, and see any of the relating activity where you can see that I searched for terms like Harajuku, angelic pretty, found the group called that. You can see everything that happens in the group. I posted the dress saying, looking for this. And someone commented, and I was also DMing with them about the dress. So, like, and that concludes all of the activity. So what on earth do you mean you reviewed it and that I did do things that weren't allowed? Like, that's crazy. So I was looking online because I was like, there's no way that's the end. I need help. I need to talk to a person. And you know what's super epic, funny, and awesome? / sarcasm? The only way that you can talk to a human being with Meta for customer service is if you pay for Meta Verified. Which on Reddit, people were saying was $13.99 a month, $15.99 a month. In Canadian, it's $18.99. So I got Meta Verified on my 5 Petal Flower account, which, thank the stars, for some reason is... Knock, knock, I need wood. I need wood to knock on, y'all. I need wood to knock on, y'all, because I'm scared. Knock, knock. Still working, still functioning, still there. And I got Meta Verified on it, and I was talking to the support people there. And it was... First of all, I submitted one ticket, and they were helping me. And then it was over, it was nighttime. It was straight up, just went into the night. It was like 2 p.m. or 2 a.m., sorry. It was the middle of the night when they just responded saying, oh, actually, whenever your account is suspended, you have to self-appeal. So do the appeal process. And I told them, no, I already did that, queen. I already did that. And it said, and whoever reviewed it was wrong. Sorry. I was like, whoever reviewed it was wrong. And I have all this proof. And like, what do you do if someone gets hacked? What do you do if someone gets hacked? So I'm like, they have to have some sort of technical ability somewhere to re-review an appeal. That has to exist. Because people have gotten their accounts like hacked and then back. So that's the star I'm clinging on to. Anyway, so they closed it overnight saying you just have to submit appeal. So then I woke up that morning and I made a new case ID ticket thing saying my account was disabled. My last thing was closed overnight without resolution. And they keep escalating me up the chain of people. So I start at like the first level where they tell me, yeah, no, disabled accounts are permanent, queen, sorry. And then I say, no, actually, there was a mistake. And also I use it for business. So you also, they take it more seriously. Oh, Patch, you're way too sweet. Why did that make me want to cry? You're so sweet. Oh my God, the period starting today and this and you being a sweetie. Everything's fine. The annoying thing is that we had to pay for Meta Verified on 2 accounts and I'm going to have to do it a 3rd time. So that adds up to about like 60 Canadian dollars. And in my mind, I'm like, I've paid $60 on this angelic pretty dress that I don't even own. She's not even in me paws. She's not even in me grubby little mitts. And we've like, ugh. Anyway. So I start at the first level and they're like, yeah, no. And they treat you more seriously if you have a business account. On my Facebook account, which by the way, that Facebook account is the one I've had since I was, 8 years old. Or maybe 10 or 12. I think I got MSN Messenger when I was 8. Maybe I was 10 or 12 when I got my frickin' Facebook account. Crazy young, forever. And attached to that account they're all kind of like, I'm not using them currently, but it's my Pixielocks Facebook page, my Cause Pixie Facebook page for my cosplay work, my Pixie and Villainy page for my drag stuff, and my Pixie et Cherie page for my old, when I was doing craft markets and stuff like a decade ago, like Flora era, which literally I was about to completely like refresh and redo for 5 Petal Flower because like it's the same thing, just new name. Oh, hi Hotaru. Oh, not the cat fight. Anyway, so they escalated me to business and they eventually told me that they couldn't help me because they were Instagram and I needed to talk to someone on Facebook. My heart, y'all. And I was like, how? Bunny Bonbon, I don't know if that necessarily makes me feel better, but I'm happy you have a new dog. And I'm sorry for your grandma. Yeah, it is silly and it is all meta. Anyway, at first I thought they were just telling me there was nothing I could do. And I was like, shit, okay, thanks. And I literally accepted. I was like, I'm gonna have to make new accounts. And they told me to make a new account. But then when I went to make a new account, even with a brand new Gmail, the Gmail did have my phone number as the recovery number. It had another one of my emails as the recovery email. I used this device. And of course I have the same IP address. It also asks you for a video selfie, which is weird and I hate giving. And apparently, again, you can't believe everything you say. You can't believe everything you read on Google and Reddit and etc. But apparently they are also like detecting people by their first and last name now. Oh my god, hi Veronica. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for becoming a memby. Yeah, I'm sorry for the huge wine fest. I also have to, I don't think I even said this, but it goes without saying. But I'm gonna say it. Hey, guess what? First world problem. Hey, guess what? Not a big deal. Hey, guess what? People are dying. Hey, guess what? People are like, hey, people are straight up, sorry, I don't want to bring up everything wrong in the world, but I know that this is such a tiny thing. This is just my own personal little life. This is my own personal little corner of the world blog. And this is unfortunately the thing that has been shooting cortisol through my body for like, what's 5 days and hours straight? Anyway, y'all know, y'all know. Yeah, still hurts a bunch and it's so many years of your life. Yeah. Thank you. Sorry. I feel like I probably didn't need to say that, but like, I understand. And I keep telling myself, hey, this isn't the end of the world. Yeah, social media is my job and that does suck. And I'm also like petrified now that my other accounts are gonna randomly get disabled for being connected. So I'm just like, what I need is for them to correct this extremely easy to see thing if you look at like any other piece of my activity that isn't just that one search that they are completely misunderstanding. Why didn't they even look at the group? Why didn't they look up the group? My mom got permanently banned from Facebook years ago, but she uses it now, so there has to be some way to fix it. That's what I said to my friends, like, through many crash outs. And huge shout out to my friends for also letting me absolutely spam the group chat with my woes and so many screenshots of talking to meta support people. But basically they told us that they couldn't help us because they were Instagram, told me to go to Facebook. I couldn't make an account because I was previously disabled. Guy on Instagram meta support told me to use someone else's account. So we used Stevie's. Yesterday, we woke up bright and early. Stevie paid for meta verified. Shooting rage through my eyes. We get talking. We say, hello, this is Scooby-Doo. I don't know why I censored my partner's name. Hello, this is Scooby-Doo. My fiance Shaggy. Blah, blah, blah. And basically, they responded right away being like, you can't request support for an account that isn't yours. What are you talking about? No next of kin, no family, no blood relation, no nothing. Fuck you, actually. And we were like, oh, we have screenshots of being told to do exactly this. Yeah. So, and thank God I have screenshots of all of this. And one positive thing is that the meta verified customer support backend is nice and organized. I can access all the information from every case I filed, and like all the photos and the whole chat log is there, so at least that's not lost. Sorry, I'm getting my thoughts all jumbled. At least the thing is helping my tummy. I think the My Doll's kicking in. My Doll is that girl. Maybe I'm the monster. Anyway, so I sent to Stevie the screenshot of the other guy directly saying use someone else's account and saying we were told to use someone else's account. And then Facebook meta verified guy says to Stevie, that's misinformation. Sorry you were told that. We can't do anything for you. And Stevie says, I want to talk to someone else. I want to speak to a manager. We had to. Sorry. You have to be persistent. You have to kind of grovel. You have to be so nice, and you have to kind of beg. So, and the buddy says, the higher ups will tell you the exact same thing. And Stevie says, that's okay. I want to hear it from them. And ended it politely and kindly. They were like, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. They put us in contact with an email of a manager who got back to us like hours later. And Stevie was like, I really appreciate it. Anyway, so we make sure we're nice, but we're also like, you can't just say no. You girl. And I also want to say, Stevie has been such a amazing caregiving support. They have been so like emotionally regulating and supportive, and like I just am so grateful for them and the amount that I feel so cared for. I feel like I couldn't ask for more love and care. Oh my god, ew, you're here, shut up. Ew, like that's so gross. Sorry, I'm Cinderella. And sorry, that's cringe. Anyway, so Stevie's been very helpful, thank you. Ew! Ew, you're in the chat, ew! Ew. Okay, I love you. Ew! Okay, I didn't know that. Ewy, 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 gross. Ewy. Okay, never mind. Okay, they're actually a little stinky. Did I forget to mention they're a little bit stinky? Okay, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, so they got us into contact with the manager in the email, and the email guy did respond, yeah, no, unfortunately, that guy was wrong on Instagram. You cannot do support for another person's account. However, have your partner make a new account and then contact Meta Verified support through that. So my thought process is that it can't be fucking impossible. And if it is, then I'll go back to the Instagram people and say, look at all this stuff. And I'll repeat all of this. You guys are cute. Goo goo ga goo goo goo. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I'm like, I wonder if I just keep submitting support tickets every day, do you think at one point they'll see the amount of hours this has taken them and they'll be like, we're losing money at this point. Someone look at her activity and turn her account back on. And that also, sorry, my Instagram account, I thought about it all. I thought about losing it all. And the thing that did make me saddest was losing like all of my Facebook pictures. And I know I can probably get some of those back through like archives, but holy fuck, man. When I clued into the fact that that's connected to every business page I've ever had, and they all have, like thousands of followers and so many photos and like so much fucking evidence of shit I've done, it's like a portfolio of my work, especially the cosplay one. And that Instagram that has so many like important people in the community, in the fashion scene, mutuals that I want to stay connected to. And like, there's people that'll find me again, for sure. And then there's people that like probably saw me, like, girl, the My Little Pony account followed me like a couple weeks ago. I saw that the official My Little Pony, like, official account started following me. And I was like, Mamma Mia, they're not gonna find me again, I'm a little baby. Literally, even if it wasn't work, it's still a timeline of your life, yeah. It's literally a matter of them reactivating an account. They love all the juicy data, so they keep deactivated accounts archived. I know, that is one thing at least where it says you have 180 days or whatever. So I checked what 180 days is, and it said like May 7th. So this whole I keep telling myself, I keep going in circles and telling myself it's not that big of a deal. There has to be a way. 2 or 3 different Meta employees have told me now to make a new account after I explicitly told them what I was banned for, so it has to be possible. It can't be completely not allowed, right? The person who responded to Stevie, I didn't read the email, but Stevie said that they literally said, like, we suspect you will have the results that you seek if you go through this channel or whatever. I'm just like, I keep telling myself all of this. Thank you for the $10, babe. $1 billion corporation, by the way. I know, and like at the end of this, we will have paid $60 just to like just to be sent round and round in circles by customer service people. Oh, God. Yeah, and like I know logically it's not the end of the world. I keep telling myself I haven't done anything wrong. There's no evidence of me doing anything wrong. Multiple Meta employees have told me that like there's ways that this should be able to get fixed. But then also Meta employees keep telling me that like, no, there's nothing we can do. Also, I lost my septum ring. I need to get a new one. Also, my period started and all of a sudden 3 acne. Isn't that crazy? These employees feel like they can't escalate it to someone higher up. Yeah, having to pay for customer service is fucking crazy. I was flabbergasted when I heard that. My jaw dropped when I saw it was $18.99 Canadian. My devil horns are peeking out at the prospect of having to pay for it a 3rd time! Ah! Sorry. How long have I been streaming? Almost a half an hour. I was like, I'm raw, unfiltered. I have heat pack on my tummy. I'm scared. It just, yeah. I can't help but keep being activated with fear, especially every morning when I wake up. The cortisol awakening response. It's waking up in a panic attack. 3rd time's the charm. Thank you, baby. Stevie has been so reassuring. Every time I get in like a horrible thought spiral, they're like, no, no, no. In a very smart and based way. The fact they keep telling you to make new accounts when you have to pay for customer service separately is so ridiculous. And also the fact that they keep telling me to make a new account and then I go to make a new account and it's like, hey, you can't make a new account, you were banned before. And I'm like, yeah. Yeah. I am feeling feral. I'm really, really hoping we can get it sorted soon because I'm really at the point where I just can't live with a body this out of whack. My nervous system, unfortunately, is reacting to this as if I am being fucking bordered off from society and stamped with a, like, ne'er-do-well stamp. And I have to remember that I've literally gone long periods of time not touching Facebook or Instagram. I've gone through huge phases where I literally barely open Facebook and Instagram for like a year. And that this probably will get sorted and that I'll live. And that I already emotionally accepted making new accounts and that there's no way it's impossible. And I'm just talking to myself here. I feel dizzy. And I also like stopped using Twitter because it's Twitter. because the social climate on Twitter and the algorithms and the way that it feeds you discourse is I've gone through phases where I'm like, no, I know how to curate the perfect feed. All I have is wholesome J fashion and ponies and doll collectors and mental health and stuff. No, they'll find you the drama. They'll give you the drama. And unfortunately, like Twitter will give you push notifications for like crazy right-wing shit from people you don't follow. It is completely I've had Twitter downloaded on just my iPad for a while just to like vaguely stay aware, you know, because social media, my job, and it's good to not completely forget things exist. I also have TikTok downloaded on just my iPad. And so I would sometimes get these push notifications of like pro-Ana, of like things that I don't even think I can say here without getting it, like things very, very much against my values, and I'm like, okay, okay, okay. Oh, you're so fine, Patch. I am probably gonna wrap up low-key a little bit soonish. I also have a stream tomorrow. Twitter serving me Dick Cheney tweets straight from hell. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. I should open Twitter and see how fast it is to get something awful. But also, what if it's like drama in a community? Like, I opened it yesterday and just saw my sweet oomph fighting for their life against someone being so, like, bad faith and just like, girl. What is the tea? Also, I'm never calling it X. Give me the For You tab and make it good. Nar, don't open it. Okay. Actually, maybe I did curate the best thing ever. Oomph. When I say oomph, okay. I always thought it was like one of my friends or online. I thought it was online only mutual friend. It means one of your followers. Anyway, sorry. When I say oomph, I mean like mutual. I mean moot. So I'm not calling these people my followers. That sucks. That's a weird thing I can't break. Only dead naming I supporters with Twitter real. Oomph Capsule Bunny saying all those aesthetic J fashion pages just post AI stuff now. It's so sad. True. Nyanra saying Nyanra the Hedgehog. Literally awesome. Literally awesome. Actually really good. Oomph posting on private. Not gonna read that one. Another oomph. And this is the For You. People promoting their YouTube. And here's my other oomph fighting for their life. Just autism discourse. People being mean to YouTubers. People posting a screenshot of a YouTube video about magical girl anime, being literally so mean about it. I don't know who the YouTuber is, but hey, let's be nice. Oomph vague posting. Y'all, this is on my story. Angel fall down. Loki, the only reason I log into Twitter is to check up on Yalra because their stuff is so interesting. And they interact with like everyone. It's probably not supposed to be pronounced oomph. It's probably one of those internet things where like you've never heard it said out loud. Like I've never heard it said out loud, so I say it in my head as oomph, but like some people say URL as Earl. I only have Twitter for you. That's so sweet. That's so sweet. I'm using it a little bit more now just because I'm like freaking because I feel like I've been shipped off to sea. Oh. Guys, the stupidest thing ever just happened to me. I got a deportation letter from ICE. I haven't lived in the USA in almost 4 years. I can't. See, it's a lot of like, yeah. The horrors of the world will find you. That was someone I didn't follow. That's cuckoo. Hi, Marissa! Oh, I'm so sorry. This is a very womp stream. I'm dealing with my freaking Facebook and Instagram accounts being banned because I searched for a group related to EGL fashion and I got sent to the absolute shadow realm, and I've been desperately trying to get my accounts back, and it's been a complete nightmare, and it makes my tum-tum hurt every day. Yeah, who would have thought the algorithm would favor sharing toxic stuff because it gets so many interactions? Yeah. Toxic, and also like the brutal realities of life that I think it's better for the human mind to like have the time of day where you watch the news and then have a time of day when you socialize and then have the time of day when you go to work. And if, you know, it's hard when all of that's in one app and you're like, la da 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 anime, la da 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 da, and then you're like, you know, let's be informed of everything and also keep our brains functional enough and protected enough that we can slay and be useful in society. I'm so happy that the corporation can't even manage its main product. Yeah. I know the AI thing is just it says that we're talking to humans, but I think the humans are using AI tools very heavily. And at first I tried to kind of use that as a gotcha because one of the first folks that I talked to on the Instagram meta support, lazy baby, responded with the perfect summary. They were like, oh, hi, I understand that you are trying to get your account back after it was wrongly disabled after a misunderstanding regarding a fashion-related search. And I was like, yay, they understand, let's do this, yata. And then it all just went down from there, and it's been running in circles, and it's been them scheduling phone calls, then never calling me. If there was a magical girl superhero movie about my life, that would be the finishing move to end my life. That is psychological warfare. And I said, call me on the phone. Listen to me, mama. Talk to me, please. Please. You know, chat, my tum-tum hurt. Yeah. Yeah, having to pay for not even being called is insane. And it's crazy too, because it literally, they were like, here's an automated message. Your call is scheduled for 10:45 to 11 p.m. your time. And then the time just clicked by. Another guy joined the chat and said, yeah, no, we can't help you. And I was like, I'm gonna explode. Yeah, Stevie did. Stevie was like, the situation is deeply impacting my fiance. They're like, I'm trying to see if they're a person. Yeah, I did start being like, this is like, this would just, being dramatic for the sake of trying to like get help, being like, yo, this is low-key like so detrimental to my business, which is true. It is true. Am I telling myself I would survive and everything would be fine? Yeah. But does it suck literally so bad and is happening for no reason? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Chat. My tum-tummer. That's a queso quote, by the way, just in case. Just in. Meow, 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 take it case by case. Have you guys heard the queso Vocaloid song? Bunny Bonbon, you're cracking me up. Bunny Bonbon! Bunny Bonbon, I think we're gonna be okay. Filling meta headquarters with Jello. If I can't make a new account, I'm gonna go back to the guy on Instagram. Did I already say that? And I'm gonna tell them all this. And I'm gonna be like, are you sure you can't give me the email of someone? Cause I'm me. And it won't let me make a Facebook again. I think I need to go. I keep being like, the only thing I can do is die. In like a cartoonish way where like, you know. When my sentences start trailing off and ending with, I think it's time. I think it's time for me to friggin' go. I love you guys. I'm sorry this was a short one. I'm sorry I felt like I've been on the verge of tears the whole time. My nervous system is so overwhelmed and tired. And I'm very much at the point where I just want my body to feel normal. And I hate how dramatic that is, and I wish that this didn't affect me so much, because girl, it's a Facebook account, your life isn't over. But guess what? Chat, my tum-tum hurt. I wish I could show chat that one emoji my mom sent. I think that might get my whole YouTube channel taken down forever. I'm kidding. Imagine the pleading eyes emoji and the emoji that's sticking out its tongue straight down. Because that's what it is. It has the pleading eyes and eyebrows, but then it's going... I don't like that I just did that on youtube.com. Okay. I love you guys. Sorry that I just heard them laugh from downtown. From downtown! From downstairs! I need to go. I need to go. Literally everything's fine. Literally it's not a big deal at all. You know? And you know what? Slay. Remember to engage with special interests if you have the spoons. Yeah. I think that's a good idea. I have been like really like tweaking, getting to the point where I'm like, this is definitely getting in my head. And again, it's not even the situation itself right now. It's the fact that my body has been in overdrive. Like, my nervous system has just been fucking pumping out cortisol and adrenaline or whatever makes you feel like you're about to die for like 5 days straight. So that's why I'm kind of freaking out, unfortunately. Okay, I love you all. So sorry for the huge wine stream. Literally womp womp. Womp womp.